You can maybe hear some wind noise in the background. That's because one of my windows is broken open. Guess I took that turn a little. There goes the CB. Guess I took that turn a little harder. Fuck. Raise the squelch a bit. Guess I took that. Yeah, third time. Let's try. Oh shit. Speeding. Guess I took that turn a little too fast for the car's liking. Traction control came on. Now, there is a use for it. It does come in handy, particularly for less experienced drivers. For the most part, I found not a good feature to have if you know how to counter steer and how to use how to steer with the pedal. As I know, if the car slides out and the traction control activates, you can't steer with the gas. Like the wheels just lock up and back, and you're gonna slide into whatever you're gonna slide into. Whereas I turned it off now. If the car starts to slide, I can give it that extra bit of gas. I can do the counter steering, and I can get the car back to where I want it to be, which is not these telephone poles, or the ditch, or the snowbank, or that poor guy's mailbox. Another guy doesn't have his lights on. Bet he doesn't have his lights on. Nope, none of them do. No, I try to reserve flashing for the people who don't have any kind of light on. Yeah, that guy didn't turn his on. Because for a while we actually had gangs coming down from the city to this rural area. He didn't turn his on. Into the rural area, and they drive around at night with their lights off, and then if you flashed your lights to get them to turn their lights on, they'd chase you and shoot you. Now this hasn't happened to me, but I have flashed my lights at people and they've turned around and tried to follow me. And I lose them, because, you know, I'm not about to get fucking jumped by some retard road rager. But I do try to keep the flashing to the limited. Same with honking. I find that I'm not aggressive enough when it comes to the honking the horn, flashing of the lights, flipping the bird. Because just recently, actually, a guy blew a red light, cut me off, and I just revved the engine at him, and it's a V6, so that doesn't sound nearly as impressive as it does in the V8, which I got a little too used to using. I should have honked at him, should have screamed at him, probably should have got out of the car, tore him a new one. But you never know what's going to happen when you confront people like that. They could fucking attack you, they could carrying weapons. Guns might not be too common in Canada, but all that really means is I don't have one. They could have one. I mean, if they're blowing red lights, they probably don't care too much about fucking possession of a concealed weapon or improper storage of a firearm. And that pretty much is the charge right there, like, improper storage. You just say that you had it in the back seat, you're going to the gun range, pulled it out, drop those charges from attempted murder to fucking just accident. And the Canadian gun laws in general are pretty fucking stupid. For instance, legally, say you're out hunting and you're driving and you're in your one buddy's field and you don't catch anything, so you decide to go to another buddy's field. It's perfectly legal to just unload your shotgun, put the safety on, and then just lean it up against the dash between your leg. That's perfectly legal. You're not committing any crime in doing that. But if you're driving down the road and an oncoming car sees your shotgun in the front seat and they call the police and say, oh hey, there's guys driving around with guns, the cops are going to arrest you. They're not going to be like, oh hey, where are you going? You're going hunting? Okay, go ahead. They're going to arrest you. You're going to get charged. Didn't turn them on. Nice expensive court date. And in all honesty, you're probably going to get convicted. That's just the way our legal system is. You're almost definitely going to get convicted of a crime when you actually didn't commit a crime. It's ridiculous. That's a little off topic for now. We'll get to the rants later. So yeah, these videos, I'm going to try, at first I'm going to keep the videos, or I'm going to try to keep the videos between 3 and 5 minutes. I think that's a good length. That's the length of a speech in grade school. If anything interesting happens and I catch it on camera, I'm going to throw it in with the videos, obviously. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a video once a week. If anything interesting happens, you know, I'll throw it up. What is this idiot doing? He was driving in the right lane, and then he chose to switch into the wrong lane. Fucking idiot. And I think he sped up, too. Okay, there you go. That's why he's turning. Still, that's way too early to have been switching lanes there. I don't know if you saw it. He's turning into there. No lights on. Oh, wow. It looks like this Cavalier might actually have his lights on. Now, there's a shitty vehicle for you right there. The Cavalier. That and the Sunfire. Just absolute garbage cars. Turn your fucking lights on, buddy. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, he didn't do it. There's another issue I find with flashing your lights. People you're not intending to flash at are going to see your flash. They're going to get confused. It startles people, distracts people, incites them to a violent rage. Here's the local racetrack, by the way. I don't know if you see that. I do hope to attend some of their events. They do a King of the Hill. Oh, hey, the Cavalier went into the racetrack. Maybe they're doing a King of the Hill right now. It's definitely something I'd like to do. Don't expect to win anything. Just fun to have. Maybe wreck the car. Be fucked, you know. It's a pretty busy hotel for the middle of fucking nowhere. Nothing pretty, I guess, sitting out today. A lot of rust, but hey, what are you gonna do? Oh, shit, there's a Camaro back there. Oh, here's a big chair for all you local fat asses. Appears to be, have some British guards there, so, you know, you can be fat while celebrating your English heritage. Another thing, I have actually used the camera in the past. You're in a situation, and just from, because you're going like friggin' 60 miles an hour, everything goes by so quick, that sometimes after a situation happens, you kind of double guess, well, did it actually happen the way I think it did? Was I in the right? Did I do the right thing? Did I overreact? And this comes in handy. One of my earliest videos, entitled Blown Doors, a Honda Civic actually cuts me off twice in the span of like 5 minutes. And the first time, it doesn't look like he cut me off perhaps, but yeah, I actually had to move out of the way because there was oncoming traffic that he definitely did not account for when making his pass. So I actually did slow down and pull to the side to let him squeeze in. That's a courtesy, something I'm not gonna let this dipshit kill somebody else. So, you know, I did that. But fucking, like I said, less than 5 minutes later, I go to pass this idiot, and I've had my signal on for a good 5 seconds. I enter the lane, I'm accelerating. This dipshit clearly knows I'm fucking there. There's no way he doesn't know I'm there. Without signaling, fucking cuts me off, forced me to brake. So naturally, I start blaring my fucking horn, and he just guns it. The car that he's passing is braking now because they're freaking out, thinking there's going to be an accident. I gun it. The Civic pulls out of my way, and he's still giving her. You probably can't tell in the video, but I can hear his engine, or I could hear his engine. He was giving her, and he had nothing. Completely destroyed him. But after that situation, because as I passed him,
it was just one of them. Something was going to happen, right? It was just a matter of when. But yeah, just really wasn't prepared for it. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, I would be.
CV for you. But yeah, I had my hand on the horn as I was passing him. I flipped him off. He gave me this look like, what the fuck ever. Like, he did not care, no fucks given. And afterwards, it occurred to me, it's like, okay, maybe he didn't actually cut me off. Maybe I just overreacted due to, like, the speed. And so I got home, I looked at the camera, and I saw that he did fucking cut me off. No signal, no fucking intelligence whatsoever. Pulled in front of me with the specific intention of fucking me up. And I just fucking livid. Like, we're talking screaming at the computer like it was the computer's fucking fault.
Yeah, I've been sure making late